And also listen to your aunt who's an engineer at NASA because she's probably done it successfully.
My name is Andrew Rowland. My mom is a payload rack officer at Marshall Space Flight Center. My question is this: there are people from several countries on the ISS, and each country has different expectations. How do you go about setting the rules for what is and isn't allowed on board?
Oh, that's a really good question. And it actually can get really complicated, so I'll keep it simple by saying, just like there are people who decide what science comes up here and what spacecraft come up here to bring astronauts, cosmonauts, or cargo and science, there are groups like that that manage the expectations for crew members on board. So thankfully, we, the crew, don't have to do it. We agree to it, and we agree to abide by those rules. But there's a group of folks from all of those countries that set those rules that we then enact while we live here on the International Space Station.
Hi, I'm Bo Jones. I'm 5 years old. I'm from Northport, Alabama. My question is, what does it feel like to float inside a space station?
Hi. That is a great question. And you know, how about I just show you instead of trying to describe it? Because it's actually very difficult to describe. But, you know, it's actually just like everything else. Because floating on the space station, whether I'm upside down or right side up, it all feels the same to me because there's no gravity pulling my blood down to my head if I was to turn upside down. It actually feels wonderful. It takes you a few days to get used to, but it really feels great. It's like being a superhero for 6 months.
Hi, my name is Noah, and my auntie was a certified payload operations director with PMOD. My question is, how long does it take to get back to Earth?
That is a great question. So from undock, I believe the Soyuz can be back on the ground in about 3 hours. For our undock, our current plan is to do a 7-hour entry, and you know, sometimes after that it may be a 20-hour plus. So it depends on the spacecraft and where the International Space Station is at the time. But it could be as fast as a couple or a few hours.
Hi, my name is Gabriel. How old do you have to be to go to space?